So, in this chapter on Introduction to Climate Science, we will essentially want to understand why there is weather and climate on Earth at all, and what is the difference between weather and climate, and why the climate varies and why there is climate change. So, you get into the basics of the impact of Earth being a sphere on how the energy reception changes from location to location, and how that creates cold temperatures at the poles and warmer temperatures at the equator. This requires energy transport. So, we will learn the concept of short wave energy, which is the energy coming from the sun, how it gets distributed in the system, and how it creates the warm planet which has to lose energy. So, we will learn the concepts of short wave and long wave and the balance and the time scale. So, sun goes up and down. So, you have diurnal forcing of radiation, sun goes north south. So, you have seasonal changes of radiation, and yet the weather can change several times in the same day, because the land warms differently, ocean warms differently, heat can be stored in the ocean and so on. So, you have what are called feedbacks between different components of what we will call the Earth system, which has not only the atmosphere in the ocean, but also ice, land, vegetation, other biology including us and so on. So, we will put those together and then see why changes happen on longer time scales, where does the very low frequency time scales come from. So, that gives you a overall sense of what we look for when we say we want to do global warming or climate change.